Shrouded in fog on this drizzly day, we come across Olana, perched on 250 acres that Frederick Church assembled in the mid-1800s and built this castle with its extension in the late 1800s, 1888. So I wish I could be fancy and talking interesting English, but I can't, so you just have to bear with me. This is Olana, overlooking the Hudson River, built by, at the time, the most famous of Hudson River painters. And he built this glorious house with the money from family and from sales of paintings and commissions. And New York State acquired it from the original family, distant relative, in 1966 when the gentleman was going to auction it off. Items were tagged, but friends of Olana saved it from being broken up, so it retains a lot of most of its original furnishings, furniture, paintings, some bought back by Frederick Church, some donated back to the society. What a beautiful building. We took a tour inside, but no cameras are allowed, but I might have snuck in a second or two. All kinds of old furniture inside, woodwork and carvings from around the world. All the man's time was consumed building this house in the 1860s. Olana, in Hudson, on the Hudson River, with views to the Hudson River to the west. Tremendous detail, Persian detail, window detail, copies, modified, stonework, grapevine-like cement protruding from the joints. Oh, there's a badge in there. A lead badge. And it says TBC 989. Huh. 989. I wonder if that's 1889. Don't know. Slate roof and lead and colored bricks and painted bricks. An artist's canvas of his house. Attention to detail. The mason may have signed his work right there. 1871, J.B. in that yellow stone. Slate transition between the foundation. All hand cut. Woodwork, tremendous woodwork. Details, painted details, stained glass, plain glass, tiny windows. Heavily landscaped to meet his desires. The property manager for 26 years was the son of his mentor, Carnes. It's not easy getting these details right. I don't have any crib notes. All I have in my hand is an umbrella because it's raining. The only day we're going to get rain, but we had a beautiful week in the Hudson River Valley. And now we get to see the crowning achievement of the Hudson River Valley's most famous citizen from the 1800s. Died in 1900, a year after his wife. Today's a day for house tours and bell tower tours and tours of the farms in the view shed. the bell tower. I took a little video up in the bell tower. Grapevine, they call that.
Oh yeah? How do they do that?
The tool made that just leaves a relief.
Huh.
There's actually a little lead marker on the corner, tiny lead marker, and around the corner one of the stones is signed by the stonemason.
Oh,
just
right.
around the corner.
Cool.
Attention to detail. This was Frederick Church's portrait that he was creating. This is tremendous. Grapevine cement work. Right there. The rain comes and goes. Frederick Church planted thousands of trees to suit his need for artistic creativity. He had a lake dug just below this little hill. All the property acquired in little bits and pieces. A few acres here, a few acres there. And he finally was able to buy a few years later this hilltop, which I believe is the top of the hill of the property where he built this castle. Tremendous, tremendous architecture. And out of favor by the turn of the century when he died. Forgotten man and his artwork. Here comes more rain. Slabs of slate, hand carved. Take a peek. His desk, which disappeared, stood right there in that window where you see me with my big umbrella. Different colored stones assembled in a key. Star of David. And the keystone. Frederick Church, a Christian man with a name like Church. You'd hope he was, wouldn't you? Family members lived here until 1964, and the last one died and left it to her son, who was about to put it up for auction in 1965 or 6, and the Friends of Olana put together a few $100,000, and the state kicked in the rest, luckily. Beautiful.